So there's a list today from Rolling Stone that was trending all day. It is the top 100 vocalists of all time, and it is unbelievable some of the vocalists that Rolling Stone decided to leave off of this compilation that they did. Now, for the record, this was compiled back in 2010, if that matters to you at all, but it resurfaced today in very big fashion. And the list, again, leaves off a stunning number of rock legends for some reason or another. I'm going to put this up on the screen. You can see the list right now, and I'm going to read it for the listeners out there as well. And just for time's sake, I'm going to read a few notable positions on this list. Then we're going to talk about the astronomical number of people who are left off this list. You've got Steven Tyler at 99. You've got Morrissey at 92. You've got Willie Nelson at 88. You've got Mariah Carey at 79, Steve Perry at 76, Dolly Parton at 73, Axl Rose is at 64, Rod Stewart's at 59. We're going to go up to Jim Morrison at 47, Chuck Berry at 41, Elton John at 38, Bono at 32, Prince at 30, Hank Williams at 27, David Bowie at 23, Johnny Cash is at 21. The top 20, Smokey Robinson. Number 19, Bob Marley. Number 18, Freddie Mercury. 17, Tina Turner. 16 is Mick Jagger. 15, Robert Plant. 14, Al Green. 13, Roy Orbison. 12, Little Richard. 11, Paul McCartney. 10, James Brown. 9, Stevie Wonder. 8, Otis Redding. 7, Bob Dylan. 6, Marvin Gaye. 5, John Lennon. 4, Sam Cooke. 3, Elvis Presley. 2, Ray Charles, and number 1, Aretha Franklin. That is your list right there, the top 100 vocalists. Now let's talk about who Rolling Stone did not put on this list, and there are a stunning number. And side note here, if you've got some of your top vocalists that you feel are unfairly off this list, drop them in the comments down below. So I posted about this earlier, and there were a lot of you out there who pointed out some of the crazy people who are missing on this list, and I'm going to just put your tweets up for those of you who are tweeting at Rockfeed News so you can see it, because I agree with you wholeheartedly. First of all, as people noted, Chester Bennington is not on the list. That is very strange that he's missing from the list. Ian points out that Chris Cornell is absent from the list. He was very successful. Even during this time when the list was compiled in 2010, he was considered a legend back then. Why the hell was he not on the list? Again, Chester Bennington, obviously one of the greatest vocalists of all time. Lane Staley is not on the list from Alice in Chains. That, again, is also suspect. How is Ronnie James Dio not included on this list? That's bizarre. This is a funny part. They said, why'd they do Joe Cocker like that? Somebody, they've got to be trolling, censored the word cock in Joe Cocker. I don't get it. Kurt Cobain being above John Fogerty is a joke. Rolling Stone has been a joke for years, though. This gentleman here points out, excuse me, but where is the great Scott Stapp? Creed for life. I agree. Stefano says, Mike Patton, biggest vocal range in rock pop and critically acclaimed as a music genius, not even mentioned. That is a fantastic point. Few people mention, how is Corey Taylor not on this list at all? Michael says, in all seriousness, no Maynard James Keenan? So if you made your own list, what would your list look like? Let's just keep it to top 20 in the comments down below. Let's be respectful, but let me know what your top 20 would be. It's going to be real interesting because obviously pretty much nobody agrees with this list as it stands right now. Anyways, that is all for now. Thanks so much for joining us here today at Rockfeed. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking hard rock and heavy metal news. Also, if you want to check us out, we are now on Spotify. You can listen to every news edition over there. You can follow us, Rockfeed, on Spotify, and we're coming to all of the other different podcast platforms this week. So if you're checking and it's not there yet, keep checking. It'll be there soon. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon.